Hello there, yet another beautiful day, and welcome to the third episode on attitudes for effective communication. In the last two episodes, we identified why it is important to develop an attitude of happiness through the Harvard study on adult development, through the life of Samuel Pierpont Langley, my own personal experiences, and the conversation I had with Miss Bell. Developing an attitude of happiness is the first and foremost step to be an effective communicator, and we will be dealing with 9 more attitudes in this video series to be an effective communicator. And today and in the next episode, we will be discussing on the attitude of calm and being composed in adverse situations. To understand this attitude better, I would like to take you to the journey of a legendary sportsman who was renowned on and off the field as a calm and composed human being. A person who has over 1,500 professional matches in his professional tennis career. A person who was ranked first for over a period of 310 weeks during his tennis journey. A person who has a staggering 80% win rate in all the matches that he ever played. We are talking about the legendary, iconic Roger Federer. If you're an ardent tennis follower, you can't but ignore that beautiful overhead backhand smash of Roger Federer where he triumphs over his opponents. But this again is not about the victory of Roger Federer. Of the 80% matches Roger Federer won, he only won 54% of the points in those matches. In other words, he lost almost 50% of points in those matches he won. If you have watched Roger Federer playing, you would have had moments where you would tell him, "Oh Roger, come on! How could you even do that?" When he plays an unforced error, losing a point. Federer gave us moments where we were spellbound with his athleticism. He gifted us moments where we could not control our emotion. But Roger Federer held calm and composed and held his emotion. We could not find him aggressive or over ecstatic after winning an unbelievable shot. Also, we could not find him losing his patience, calm, poise, or control when he lost a point to an unforced error. Leaders have an attitude of calmness and composure when it comes to adversities. This is an attitude one needs to develop to be an effective communicator. We can divide communication into 2 spheres, one of elocution and the other of extempore. An elocution is where you have a script. You know what is to be said. When you greet people, when you meet people regularly at office, at home, you have a set script. How are you? Hope you're all okay. We have those set of words we regularly use for everyday communication. Those are scripted. But one is challenged when you face extempore, when you face challenges, adversities, and how you deal with them is what defines how effective a communicator you are. Elocution is like a ship sailing in calm seas. It's all smooth and comfortable. Whereas extempore is like a ship sailing through rough seas, where the status quo is challenged. It has to traverse through adversities while maintaining stability. This is where we need to take into account the practical philosophy of Stoicism. Stoicism says control what you can and accept what you cannot. One can control their intentions, emotions, thoughts, and judgments, whereas one cannot control other people, results, the past, or outcomes for that matter. Remember here the Harvard study on adult development, where it says it's not money, not fame, nor achievement that brings happiness. These three are results or outcomes which we don't have control on. To be an effective communicator, one needs to cultivate an attitude of calmness and composure, because these are emotions which we can completely control. This is why Carl Gustav Jung said, you need to make the unconscious the conscious, or it will start directing your life and you will call it fate. Often in our life, we are bothered more about what others think about us, what others say about us. We fall prey to chaoses that goes around us. We go emotional. We lose patience and temper. Often we have our defensive mechanism activated, where we attack the person who is challenging our reputation. Now remember, reputation is not something that is in our control. But we have the inner drive to prove ourselves right and to disprove the other person. How do you think you can be an effective communicator if you have your reptilian brains activated? If you have a defensive mechanism where you attack those people who try to have constructive conversations with you? Think of the most recent communication that you had with someone where you and the other person did not end happy. This is why I would like you to think about the butterfly effect, which we discussed in one of my previous videos. The butterfly effect says the flutters of a butterfly in one part of the world can create a tornado in another part. Imagine yourselves as a butterfly. The flutters are the way you control your thoughts, intentions, judgments, and emotions. If you are not calm and composed when faced with situations where you have to be spontaneous, you can't be an effective communicator. And 100% needs to control their emotions to remain calm and composed. I'll tell you a story. A man tied a horse to a post. The horse is your emotion which you have complete control with, and you have tied it against a post. In the stroke of midnight, the devil came and untied the horse. The devil out here is all the challenges and the adversities that you face in everyday life. The horse wandered around and entered a farmer's field, destroying the crops out there. The angry farmer, by seeing this, shot and killed the horse. The owner of the horse, seeing what has happened, got outraged and attacked the farmer and his family and burned his house. Seeing what had happened, the villagers gathered and took sides with the farmer and with the owner of the horse and started attacking each other, defending who was right or wrong here. Remember, just like the butterfly effect, one needs to have complete control over your emotions, thoughts, intentions, and judgments. The flutters of your emotions can create an unprecedented and unbelievable ripple effect to everyone around you. Develop an attitude of calmness and composure to be an effective communicator. I will see you in the next episode of the video series Attitudes of Effective Communication, where we will dive more into how you can develop an attitude of being calm and composed to be an effective communicator. See you there. possible with JB.